Hey Gridders, welcome back to Game Grid. Ever fantasize about channeling your inner assassin? Soaring through rooftops with a hidden blade glinting in the sun, ready to right historical wrongs? Well, sharpen your virtual daggers because today we're assassinating some nostalgia with a deep dive into the evolution of Assassin's Creed. From its humble beginnings to its latest iterations, we'll be exploring how this franchise transformed from a single game into a sprawling universe brimming with assassins, Templars, and enough lore to keep you free running for days. It'll be exciting. But before we embark on this epic journey through time, hit the like button and subscribe for more awesome gaming content. Now, if this video reaches 1,000 likes, we'll take a deep dive and create the ultimate ranking guide to help you conquer this massive franchise. From Prince to Assassin, a hidden blade's birth. Imagine a world where the Prince of Persia takes a backseat. 2004. Ubisoft Montreal thrums with creative energy, but Patrice Désilets, the mastermind behind Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, seeks a fresh challenge. Reliving the prince's story holds little allure than fate whispers from the past. The dusty pages of history yield the secret society, the Assassins. Intrigued, Désilets throws out the prince's tale and embarks on a daring gamble, one that would birth a legend: Prince of Persia Assassins. This, my friends, is the original story of how a rejected concept morphed into the sprawling universe of Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 2007. Believe it or not, this iconic franchise almost had a different identity. Originally conceived as a Prince of Persia title, Assassin's Creed took a daring leap of faith and evolved into something entirely new. 2007. The Holy Land simmers with tension as the Third Crusade unfolds. Enter Altair, a disgraced assassin stripped of his rank. Redemption lies in eliminating 9 key figures, a path that takes him across the bustling cities of Damascus and Jerusalem. This is where Assassin's Creed begins. The game throws you headfirst into an open world, letting you loose on rooftops of Altair. His agility is his weapon, allowing him to scale buildings and outmaneuver watchful guards with death-defying parkour. But stealth is just as important. Become the ultimate assassin, striking down your targets from the shadows with your hidden blade. Assassin's Creed could easily have been one of the best games of 2007. It is, without question, impressive on several fronts, but developer Ubisoft Montreal took some missteps along the way and squandered the immense potential of its pseudo-stealth action title, according to IGN. Assassin's Creed wasn't flawless, but that didn't stop the game from becoming a massive hit. Do you agree? The story captivated players, and the sheer originality of the concept was a breath of fresh air. Did you know the game owes a debt to a 1938 novel called Alamut? The famous quote, "Nothing is true, everything is permitted," even finds its roots there. Assassin's Creed 2, 2009. 2009 marked a turning point for the franchise with the arrival of Assassin's Creed 2. We trade the scorching deserts of the Holy Land for the sun-drenched piazzas of Renaissance Italy. This is one case where the sequel has triumphed over the original by catching the gameplay up to the already excellent visuals, according to IGN. No matter what your preconceptions are about Assassin's Creed 2, the game is well worth your time and money. Gone are the days of Altair. This time, we step into the stylish shoes of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, a man fueled by a burning thirst for revenge. A betrayal tears his world apart, leaving him with a single burning desire: justice. But Assassin's Creed 2 wasn't just a change of scenery, it's built upon the first game's foundation, offering a more refined experience. Imagine scaling even taller buildings with a revamped parkour system, allowing for even more death-defying acrobatics. Combat also received a major overhaul with a wider range of moves and strategies to dismantle your enemies. Jean Guedon, a former game designer for Assassin's Creed 2 and current creative director at Ubisoft Montreal, acknowledges that the original game's missions didn't fully utilize the parkour mechanics. This led the team to completely rethink their approach for the sequel. In Assassin's Creed 2, set in Renaissance Italy, the developers created free-run highways, specifically to integrate parkour into missions in a more meaningful way. These designated paths would likely guide players through key areas and encourage them to utilize their parkour skills to navigate the environment. This shift aimed to make parkour not just a means of traversal, but a core gameplay element that directly impacted mission objectives. However, the heart of the game remained the story, drawing inspiration from classic literature like Machiavelli's The Prince and Dante's Divine Comedy. Assassin's Creed 2 weaved a captivating tale of vengeance, family, and the eternal struggle between assassins and Templars. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood 2010. Ezio Auditore, The Firenze Returns. 2010 saw the arrival of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, a direct sequel to Assassin's Creed 2. But unlike its predecessor, Brotherhood wasn't numbered, a hint that Ezio's story wasn't quite over. This time, our charismatic assassin sets his sights on the heart of the Italian Renaissance, Rome. The eternal city lies under the corrupt grip of the Borgias. But Ezio won't stand idly by. His mission? To rebuild the shattered Assassin Brotherhood and liberate Rome from tyranny. Players once again control Ezio in the 15th century, while Desmond Miles continues his journey in the modern day through the Animus. But Brotherhood wasn't just about revisiting a beloved character. The combat system received a welcome overhaul, with an emphasis on aggressive tactics and faster-paced battles. Ezio's arsenal expands, allowing him to hurl heavy weapons like axes and spears at unsuspecting enemies. I find that cool. The biggest innovation? Brotherhood introduced a revolutionary feature: recruiting fellow assassins. Train and upgrade your recruits, then send them on missions to weaken the Borgias' grip on Rome. And if that wasn't enough, Brotherhood marked the series' debut into the exciting world of multiplayer. Test your skills against other players in cooperative or competitive modes, unlocking abilities and customizing your online persona. Assassin's Creed Revelations 2011. Ezio's beard is getting a little majestic. Yes, it's 2011, and our favorite assassin is back for one last hurrah in Assassin's Creed Revelations. This isn't just another romp through Italy. This is a pilgrimage, a journey to Constantinople, now Istanbul, a bustling metropolis brimming with history and mystery. But Ezio isn't sightseeing. He's on a mission to unearth the secrets of the legendary Altair, the OG assassin we met in the first game. Remember that? Think of it as a cross-generational team-up, with Ezio in the present, well, 15th century present, and Altair's story bubbling up from the past. And speaking of the present, Ezio's got some new tricks up his sleeve, or should we say belt. The innovative hook blade lets him grapple across rooftops like a human spider, adding a whole new dimension to his parkour repertoire. But Revelations isn't just about fancy gadgets and cool settings. This game delves deep into themes of legacy and the weight of experience. It's about how the choices we make echo through time, shaping not only ourselves, but the world around us. Original Assassin's Creed games: AC1, AC2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. The early Assassin's Creed games: AC1, AC2, Brotherhood, Revelations were a parkour paradise that had players hooked for a reason. AC1 introduced the groundbreaking free-running system, making you feel like a total acrobat assassin scaling buildings. AC2 took it a step further with even smoother moves and a gorgeous new playground. Renaissance Italy. Imagine leaping across sun-drenched rooftops while plotting revenge on those Templar jerks. Pure gaming bliss. But it wasn't all about cool jumps and hidden blades. These games weaved real history, crusades, Renaissance Italy, with fictional stories about a secret war between the assassins or freedom fighters and the Templars, control freaks. AC2 even gave us Ezio, a charismatic Italian dude with a serious vendetta who became a total legend. Plus, the graphics at the time were mind-blowing. making these historical worlds feel alive. TechRadar even said that AC2 showed how easily they could keep making Assassin's Creed games in totally new settings. This paved the way for the future of the franchise, where we travel through centuries and explore different parts of the world. Even today, AC2 is considered one of the best Assassin's Creed games ever made, thanks to all these awesome features. Jean Guidon, creative director of Ubisoft Montreal, perfectly captures the magic of Assassin's Creed in a single quote. He speaks of the franchise's ability to morph throughout history, offering players fresh experiences in each era. Despite these changes, the core tenets of the Assassin Brotherhood, their values and iconic elements, remain constant, creating a unifying thread across the series. This focus on historical accuracy is paramount, with each time period meticulously recreated to add depth and authenticity to the world. This blend of evolving gameplay, historical exploration, and enduring themes is what makes Assassin's Creed such a captivating series for gamers worldwide. Assassin's Creed 3, 2012. Hold on to your muskets, Assassins! 2012 marked a bold new chapter in the franchise, Assassin's Creed 3. Forget the sun-drenched piazzas of Italy. This time, we're heading west, smack dab into the heart of the American Revolution. Instead of charming courtesans, you'll meet Connor Kenway, half Mohawk, all assassin. Connor's got a serious bone to pick with the Templars, but his journey's more complex than just hidden blades and rooftop chases. He's caught between two worlds, his assassin heritage and his Native American roots. This isn't just a history lesson with a hidden blade. Witness iconic battles from a fresh perspective. Feel the tension as Connor navigates a land on the brink of change. And maybe even learn a little something about the fight for freedom. The inclusion of naval combat in Assassin's Creed 3 wasn't meticulously planned. According to Alexandre Laferriere, a developer at Ubisoft, the thrill of controlling a ship and firing cannons was simply too enticing to ignore. A prototype quickly blossomed into a full-fledged feature, entrusting the Singapore team with bringing this epic addition to life. Assassin's Creed 3 wasn't afraid to shake things up, shifting from the vertical architecture of Renaissance Italy to the sprawling American frontier demanded a new approach to level design. Gone were the days of scaling towering European buildings. The colonial setting of 18th century Boston offered little in the way of such opportunities. Level designers like Maxime Bergeron reveled in this creative freedom. For the first time, they could design free-running routes that incorporated the natural beauty of the Massachusetts and New York landscapes, a vast departure from the previous limitations that confined assassins to man-made structures. Also, believe it or not, Connor's arsenal almost included a particularly gruesome tactic: scalping. The developers ultimately decided it was a bit too graphic for the game. Maybe in another timeline, Connor would have been a true Mohawk warrior in every sense. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag 2013. Ahoy, Assassins! Ever wondered what it's like to plunder the high seas and live the life of a pirate? In 2013, Ubisoft took a daring leap with Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, a game that boldly merged the Assassin's Creed universe with a thrilling world of pirates. This wasn't just a change of scenery, it was a whole new adventure. Forget the hooded assassins of the past. This time, you take the helm as Edward Kenway, a brash and cunning pirate captain, carving his own path in the Caribbean's golden age. Black Flag throws open the treasure chest of open-world exploration. The vast Caribbean awaits, with 60% of the world being a sprawling ocean playground. Upgrade your ship, the Jackdaw, hunt for buried treasures, and engage in epic naval battles that will have you shouting "Yar" at the top of your lungs. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. marked a turning point for the series, with John Guidon taking the reins as creative director. His vision was to craft a unified experience that fully embraced the golden age of piracy. Guidon recalls a key question posed by his team: how to merge the established assassin fantasy with a swashbuckling world of pirates. His answer was clear: create a cohesive game that seamlessly blended both aspects. He envisioned a world where the Assassin's Creed core gameplay wasn't restricted to land, but seamlessly transitioned to thrilling high-seas adventures. But Black Flag isn't just about plunder and pillaging. There's a captivating story to be unraveled, filled with intriguing characters and classic Assassin's Creed lore. This innovative blend of pirate fantasy and Assassin's Creed action captivated audiences worldwide, selling over, take this, 15 million copies and becoming one of the best-selling games of 2013. Assassin's Creed Rogue and Unity 2014. 2014 was a year of duality for Assassin's Creed. We received not one, but two distinct chapters in the franchise, Rogue and Unity. First, we set sail with Shay Patrick Cormac in Assassin's Creed Rogue. Here's the twist. Shay's not your typical assassin. Disillusioned and jaded, he defects to the Templar Order, offering a never-before-seen perspective on the age-old conflict. Rogue bridges the gap between Black Flag and Unity, filling in the missing pieces of the puzzle and challenging our perception of good and evil. Then we journey to revolutionary Paris in Assassin's Creed Unity. This time, you don the hood of Arnaud Dorian, a skilled assassin navigating the turmoil of the French Revolution. Unity boasts a meticulously recreated Paris, allowing you to explore iconic landmarks and delve into a web of political intrigue. The game also introduces seamless cooperative multiplayer, letting you team up with friends to tackle missions and dominate the streets of Paris. Whether you fight alongside the Assassins or the Templars, 2014 in Assassin's Creed offered something for everyone. Assassin's Creed Syndicate 2015. 2015 saw a revolution of a different kind in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This time, we journeyed to the smog-filled streets of Victorian London, a city ripe for the taking. But unlike previous entries, you're not just limited to one assassin. Enter the Fry twins, Jacob, the brash and impulsive brawler, and Evie, the master of stealth and strategy. This sibling duo brings a fresh dynamic to the franchise, offering players a choice between brute force and cunning tactics. Syndicate isn't just about a new setting and new faces. The game introduces a grappling hook, adding a new dimension to your parkour skills. Combat receives a welcome overhaul, offering a more fluid and responsive experience. And the sprawling world of London is bigger than ever before, teeming with opportunities for exploration and liberation. While Syndicate didn't have a multiplayer mode, its focus on a compelling single-player story and the unique bond between the Fry twins resonated with many players. Despite not being the best-selling Assassin's Creed title, Syndicate remains part of a hugely successful franchise with over 155 million copies sold worldwide. Post-Ezio trilogy, Assassin's Creed 3, Black Flag, Unity, Syndicate. The games after Ezio's story, Assassin's Creed 3, Black Flag, Unity, and Syndicate weren't just about different assassins. They were history buff buffets. Each game took us to a totally new era, from the American Revolution to swashbuckling pirate times in the Caribbean, the French Revolution, and even Victorian London. Imagine facing off against redcoats in Boston or sailing the high seas as a pirate captain. That kind of variety kept things fresh. Black Flag wasn't just about living the pirate life, according to reviewers. It was about mastering epic ship battles. Learning to take down massive warships and forts was incredibly satisfying, and the combat system offered a surprising depth that kept players hooked. The graphics and gameplay kept getting better with each game, and Black Flag's naval combat truly became a highlight of the series. These titles also delved deeper into the Assassins versus Templars conflict, introducing new characters and conflicts to keep us engaged. Of course, it wasn't all smooth sailing, pun intended for Black Flag. Unity, for example, had some major technical issues at launch that bummed players out. Some games also got mixed reviews because of things like wonky controls or stories that dragged a bit. Looking at you, Assassin's Creed 3. history. These hiccups made Ubisoft go back to the drawing board and focus on making sure the games ran smoothly and didn't have any bugs. But Ubisoft also listened to what players loved. Black Flag's awesome ship battles inspired them to experiment with new mechanics, like adding co-op multiplayer in Unity and giving us two playable characters, Jacob and Evie in Syndicate. The industry was moving towards open-world games with more freedom for players, and Ubisoft made sure Assassin's Creed kept evolving to stay on top. So, these post-Ezio games delivered variety, cool new mechanics, and a commitment to getting better based on player feedback. Assassin's Creed Origins 2017. 2017 marked a new dawn for Assassin's Creed. Gone were the annual releases. Ubisoft took a step back, spending extra time to craft a truly immersive experience. The result, a sprawling open world unlike anything seen before. Welcome to ancient Egypt. Step into the sandals of Bayek of Siwa, a Magi protector drawn into a conspiracy that will shake the foundations of civilization. Origins embraces the spirit of RPGs, offering a deep skill tree that allows you to customize Bayek's combat style. Will you be a cunning hunter, a relentless warrior, or a masterful assassin? Exploration is king. Traverse the majestic pyramids, uncover forgotten tombs filled with ancient secrets, and lose yourself in the bustling cities of Ptolemaic Egypt. The world is alive with dynamic weather systems and sandstorms that can dramatically alter your journey. But Origins isn't just about sightseeing. Engage in strategic, challenging combat, taking down enemies with a revamped hitbox system that rewards precision. Return of Naval Combat lets you conquer the Nile's waters, while side quests and hidden activities offer endless opportunities for adventure. Alexander Lafreniere, a developer at Ubisoft, explains that the goal was to grant players immense freedom in exploring this beautiful landscape. Naturally, this freedom needed to be reflected in the gameplay mechanics. Lafreniere acknowledges that previous Assassin's Creed titles focused heavily on moment-to-moment actions. While fluid animations and satisfying combat were important, Origins aimed to deliver a more engaging experience that unfolded over hours of gameplay. The emphasis shifted to rewarding player choices, not just from a tactical perspective, but also in terms of time investment. Players could develop long-term plans and strategies based on their preferred playstyle, and the game rewarded this dedication with a richer experience. Origins was a critical and commercial success, lauded for its captivating story, rich world design, and historical accuracy. It marked the beginning of a new era for Assassin's Creed, and we'll be delving deeper into this origin story next. Assassin's Creed has a rich history beyond the mainline games. Did you know about the spin-offs like Assassin's Creed Chronicles, a series taking you on adventures through Imperial China, British India, and Soviet Russia? The franchise continues to expand and explore different corners of history. Assassin's Creed Odyssey 2018. 2018 brought us Assassin's Creed Odyssey, a journey into the heart of ancient Greece. This wasn't just a visit to a historical period, it was a chance to rewrite history itself. Odyssey throws you into the crucible of the Peloponnesian War, but this time, you're not a hardened assassin. Choose your path as either Alexios or Kassandra, a Spartan mercenary caught in a web of war and destiny. Choices are paramount. Every decision you make, every allegiance you forge, can alter the course of the war and shape your own legend. Will you side with Athens or Sparta? Will you seek vengeance or forge your own path? Odyssey lets you carve your own destiny in a world brimming with possibilities. The RPG experience deepens further. Customize your playstyle with a vast arsenal of weapons and armor. Explore a breathtaking open world, from sun-drenched islands to bustling cities. The beauty of Greece awaits. Odyssey wasn't without its critics, but its stunning visuals, expansive world, and rich RPG elements captivated players worldwide. Over 10 million copies sold, solidifying its place as another Assassin's Creed triumph. While the main story focuses on the Peloponnesian War, Greek mythology plays a significant role in Odyssey. Prepare to encounter legendary creatures and gods as you explore the world. Assassin's Creed Valhalla 2020. 2020 marked a glorious return to the world of assassins with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This epic saga takes us to the brutal yet awe-inspiring world of the Vikings. Step into the boots, or should we say fur boots, of Ivar Varinsdottir, a fierce Viking raider. Lead your clan across the icy seas, carve your name in history through daring raids and strategic alliances in 9th century England. But Valhalla is more than just conquest. Unravel the mysteries of the Assassin's Creed universe as Norse mythology intertwines with Viking history. Prepare to face legendary creatures and forge your destiny against the backdrop of a world on the brink of change. Valhalla rekindled the series' focus on stealth, offering a wider range of enemies to outwit and a refined combat system. The skill tree allows you to customize Ivor's abilities, letting you become a cunning assassin or a brutal berserker. Assassin's Creed Valhalla brought back a beloved feature, the player base. This concept, absent since Assassin's Creed Syndicate's train hideout, allows players to construct and develop their own Viking settlement throughout the game. It represents an evolution of ideas introduced in previous titles, such as Ezio's Villa and Connor's Homestead. However, Valhalla takes this concept a step further. According to Alexandre Lefebvre, the settlement isn't just an optional extra. It fundamentally reshapes the game structure. Players are entrusted with caring for their village, making it a central focus for their decisions. This creates a deeper connection to the game world, as players can witness the tangible consequences of their actions reflected in the growth and development of their settlement. The game's launch was a resounding success, becoming the most successful Ubisoft PC launch ever, with 2 major expansions, Wrath of the Druids and the Siege of Paris, and another on the horizon, Dawn of Ragnarok. Valhalla offers a vast and ever-expanding world to explore. Want to see all Assassin's Creed games ranked from top to bottom? Sound off in the comments and hit that like button. Like I said earlier, if this video reaches 1,000 likes, we'll take a deep dive and create the ultimate ranking guide to help you conquer this massive franchise. RPG era, Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. The latest Assassin's Creed games, Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, took a bold leap into RPG territory, and it paid off in a big way. Imagine uncovering the origins of the Assassin Brotherhood through Bayek's eyes in Origins. Reviewers like TechRaider praised this fresh perspective. This game introduced features like leveling and skill trees, letting you forge your own assassin legend and carve your own path to freedom. Odyssey cranked the RPG elements up a notch, offering a massive open world brimming with possibilities. TechRaider highlighted the scope and ambition of the game, with its sprawling environments, branching narratives, and the charismatic Kassandra at the helm. Critics and players alike couldn't get enough of exploring this vast world and getting swept up in the engaging story. Valhalla continued the RPG evolution, transporting us to a meticulously crafted recreation of 9th century Britain. Think exploring diverse landscapes, raiding settlements, and uncovering hidden stories. Valhalla offered an immersive playground for RPG enthusiasts. These games all boasted strong narratives with impactful choices that shaped your character's journey, and the RPG elements made them even more captivating for a wider audience. Sure, there were some hiccups. Some players felt the RPG mechanics stretched the games a bit too thin, and some quests became repetitive. Looking at you, Odyssey and Valhalla, but the overwhelming positive reception to the RPG mechanics and expansive open worlds convinced Ubisoft to keep this direction rolling. The success of Origins and Odyssey in particular showed a growing appetite for deeper RPG experiences and player-driven narratives within the Assassin's Creed universe. So Ubisoft embraced this feedback and continues to craft Assassin's Creed as a more expansive and narrative-rich RPG experience with each new title. Assassin's Creed Mirage 2023. In 2023, Assassin's Creed returned to its roots with Assassin's Creed Mirage. This exciting new entry ditches the sprawling open worlds of recent titles for a more focused, character-driven experience. Prepare to journey to the vibrant streets of 9th century Baghdad. Al-Sin, a cunning young thief, finds himself drawn into the world of the assassins, the shadowy Brotherhood from the series' origins. Mirage harkens back to the classic Assassin's Creed gameplay, emphasizing strategic assassinations and thrilling parkour traversal. While the world may be smaller, it's packed with detail and intrigue, waiting to be explored. According to IGN, though there's no big standout wow moment, Baghdad is a beautiful location in its own right, and the world's detail is focused inward, making every alley and hovel feel well-traveled and full of detail and history. IGN would recommend Mirage to anyone who's lapsed on Assassin's Creed, as its back-to-basics approach is a successful first step in returning the feeling that the earlier industry-defining games gave. Players on TechRadar praised Assassin's Creed Mirage for its engaging gameplay mechanics, stating that snooping about and finding each clue in a restricted area, tracing each lead, and cracking each case to work toward the climax of each investigation is gripping. Making you feel like part assassin, part spy is one of Mirage's greatest successes. This return to form resonated with fans, offering a nostalgic yet refreshing take on the franchise. Did you know that Assassin's Creed Mirage was also originally planned to include a particularly gruesome tactic, scalping enemies? Thankfully, the developers decided to keep things a bit more tame. That's a whirlwind tour through the Assassin's Creed franchise, wasn't it? We've scaled rooftops in Italy, sailed the high seas as a pirate, and even embarked on a Viking saga. From the hidden blades of Altair to the choices of Kassandra, Assassin's Creed has taken us on incredible journeys through history. Which era grabbed you the most? Did Altair's stoicism resonate with you, or maybe Ezio's flamboyant charm? Jump into the comments and share your favorite Assassin's Creed memory. We'd love to hear from you. While each Assassin's Creed adventure brings something fresh to the table, for us, the Ezio era remains the pinnacle of the franchise. Ezio's captivating story, the breathtaking Italian landscapes, and the refined gameplay mechanics all combine to create an unforgettable experience. It's a testament to the series' evolution that it can offer such a wide variety of experiences, but for many, Ezio's journey holds a special charm. But the story doesn't end there. With Assassin's Creed Mirage returning to the franchise's roots, there's still plenty more to discover in the ongoing conflict between the Assassins and the Templars. The beauty of Assassin's Creed is its vastness. Stealthy assassinations, thrilling parkour, vast open worlds brimming with secrets. There's a game or 10 for everyone. Have you seen our latest video? Click the link to check it out. If you enjoy this trip through Assassin's Creed history, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more gaming content. See you next time, Gritters!